You know, likey? Oh, that's why. Oh, oops. Once in a while. Doesn't happen often. Doesn't happen often. Range. Pretty decent game so far, though. Got to admit. For an alpha. Camp guard. Everybody's been doing AoE builds for everything to level. Since no class, like any class can use any weapon, any armor. So people usually bust out the big two-hander and just run around and round up mobs. Because you're built off of... Each skill will add like a bonus, like chilled or things like that. And the more of that you stack, the bigger your damage gets. And you got separate trees for each weapon. So you get a finisher that'll add bleed, snare, wound. So the more stuff you stack, the bigger your damage gets. And you get a tree for each weapon. Like this channel here is increase your chance to trigger your finishers. What is this one? More weapon combo damage. Plus it applies stuff. It's an interesting system they got for sure. Nothing's balanced, of course. Ha! Got you before the guard could steal you. Go. Does that do... Oh yeah, this is total MMORPG style. Typical tab combat, tab target combat. They have like an action mode. That's what I'm in now because I kind of prefer it, but it's really not an action mode. Like not in the sense of like Black Desert or something like that. Yeah, this is like a combination of Eve, Arcage, and probably, even though I've never played it, people compare it a lot to Albion Online. Which, as far as I know, Albion's similar to Ultima Online. Yeah, this has got at least another year before it's officially out. Technically, the server should be down right now, but they decided to extend it until the following Monday, considering it's a holiday week. Which is cool. I mean, I'll deal with it. Better than just getting to play on weekends, at least this week. But for MMOs, there's really, I don't think, going to be much better than this coming out anytime soon. I don't even know if I finished my quest in here or not. I don't even know if I have a quest in here or not. Where's that guy? Used to be a lot more mobs in here, but they've kind of been cutting back, it seems. Oh, that's right, that game spawns over here. I've always been an MMO gamer, so usually other games don't keep my attention for very long. Yeah, I didn't get too into WoW. I played it in beta. I think I played a couple of months at launch, like back in vanilla, but I was playing Dark Age of Camelot back then. WoW was kind of too mainstream, but yeah, it's certainly not easy to commit to a game like this. Not, not when you have other responsibilities. Yeah, I mean, overall, WoW seemed decent. They just came out at the right time where they got to pick and choose some decent features from other games, and it all clicked. And I mean, Blizzard, even then, was still kind of a powerhouse with whatever they put out, so. I had played Camelot for a lot of years, played Ultima Online for a lot of years, and the last one I was really into was Arcage. Played that for a few years. A little bit of Black Desert, but eh. Black Desert was like a single-player MMO basically, in my opinion. Single player with a side of multiplayer. But yeah, they come a long way in the past month. The server meshing they set up at the beginning was a little rough, to say the least. But they've kind of pieced it together. That's a bard right there. That's a fun class. Bard's a fun class to play. Bugged or camped? Can't tell. Camped. The world looks really nice, though. They definitely did a good job on that. This is playable map so far. Out of a pretty big continent. I've been told what's here now is actually bigger than New World. I'd never played that. Watched my ex-wife play it for a bit. She was still here. But the world, once they put it in, is going to be enormous. 2 continents. I can't remember exactly how many square kilometers, but it's going to be enormous. Right now, each of these are nodes. They can build a town that will level up through 5 stages. And at the top, it'll be like a massive metropolis that you can run keep sieges against. So it's going to be a little bit like Arcade in that sense, where you can go and take cities from people. And then there's going to be 5 different types of cities. I can't remember all of them. Like, one's going to be an economic node, one's going to be like a warrior kind of node, scientific node. Right now, I think they only have one kind in. And only a certain number will be able to level up to 5, and any nodes around it will basically become vassals. Go back this way. The game director used to be a big-time PvPer in Arcade. Like, big-time whale PvPer. This guy would, if he thought you were a good PvPer, he would pay you cash to PvP for his guild, which I think is absolute insanity. He's pretty much funded this whole game by himself. They did a Kickstarter, but he even admitted after the fact that they didn't have to do it because he was going to fund it anyway. Yeah, it would be nice, huh? I couldn't believe it when I heard the stories that he actually used to pay people to PvP for him. I guess his guild was enormous. I'm gonna die. Yeah, he knows what he wants, and he's certainly not going to cave in to people, which is really nice. What's closer? Yeah, I'll go back here. Because he said right from the start that he had a vision that he wanted to keep, so he didn't want to bring in a publisher or anything like that. I certainly would if somebody would pay me to PvP for them. Fuck yeah, I'd do that. I don't know if you've ever played Arcade before, but it was basically a two-faction game with kind of a third faction that were actually pirates. It was more like a punishment thing. And from the sounds of it, they were a pirate guild. So they used to dominate most of the big content. Yeah, the faction, you had two land masses, east and west, and then the pirates had a little island way up north in the ocean for themselves, way far from everything else. But it was near some of the biggest content in the game. Yeah, probably similar to something like that. Basically, pirates were what would be considered a red in Ultima Online. They were murderers, basically. Ultima Online, you turn gray. Like, if you took someone's stuff, you would turn gray as a criminal. And that would only last a little bit. But if you PK'd enough players, you would turn into a red. And it got to a point where you would... Where am I going? I don't want to go back here. Where you would be permanently red, and you had to do a whole bunch of crap to get unred and become normal again. But you couldn't go into cities or anything like that because the guards would kill you right off the bat. And that's similar to how pirates work in Arcade. But they were pretty much sitting right on top of all the big content in the game. There was a Kraken out there. It was a huge sea raid that you would have to go out on boats to do. And they were right there. So if your pirate guild was big enough, you could camp that 24 hours a day. And that's what that game was all about. Basically, big guilds camping content and fighting for it. There's another named in here. I don't want to run into you. I actually did play a little bit of EVE Online here and there, but it was so boring. I mean, good game, just boring, especially to watch. I used to multi-box that all the time. One account to mine, and one to just go do rats. Yeah, Doggo was on. This is the second time I've streamed in a couple of days. I was on Saturday night too. Got a couple hours in. I've been waiting literally for years to stream this game. I bought into this right at Kickstarter. And that was 8 years ago, 9 years ago. There's one of the names. Yeah, Larry don't want to play no more. He's picked out what he wants. They're going to be wiping in a couple of weeks, so he doesn't want to put any more time into it. I'm just going to level up a couple of small characters and fuck around a bit. I kind of want to craft, but the crafting is going to be insanely complex in this game. Because you need like 3 different... You did. I've mentioned it a long time ago, but I'm sure you forgot. It's okay, though. Never happens that often. Let me see if I can find... Oh, is it not on here? Which page is it? Unless it hasn't kicked in for me yet. There's a whole list of the things, but there's different gathering skills. It's gathering, processing, and actually making stuff. Oh, now I'm wondering where the hell that list was. The guild, inventory, group manager. I guess it's probably in here somewhere. I just don't think I unlocked anything yet. But yeah, you got your gathering, you got your processing, and then your crafting. There's fishing in the game. That's all that I really give a shit about, so... And the gathering so far is the pain in the ass part. Like, when you're starting, finding stuff that are useful, because I was going to do tailoring on my bard, and to make some of it, you need flax, and I can't find flax anywhere. Like, I find one plant, and then I go hours before I come across another one. What, fishing? I'll do anything for fishing. Ultima Online, fishing was like the best moneymaker in the game. You'd pull up messages in a bottle and you'd get treasure maps, and you'd cash in on loot from treasure maps if you lived through it, digging it up. It was like BDO. BDO, originally, fishing was really the hot thing in that game until they changed it around and nerfed it. Because people would just camp it. They'd go out on your boat, and they'd AFK all night long, just yanking in fish that were worth big money. They made it so you actually had to be there because the fishing spots would wear out, and they would move. They were originally stationary. So there'd be mass zergs of people just piled onto one spot in their boats, all fishing away. Like, actually, I think I do have... Oh, they're over here. These are some of the artisans. You got hunting, which is not really in right now. It's there, but it's not. They pretty much give you all your crafting stuff right at the beginning of the game and the first quest that you do to get your horse. Yeah, this one you can just stand here and fish AFK all you want. Most of it goes into cooking. I guess there's treasure maps in-game, but I don't think you necessarily fish them up. I think you can get it from mobs and stuff like that. But there's whole areas where it's just set up for processing stations off on the map here. Like, there's a spot down here that's all processing stations, and then there's another one over here. This is your node over here. I'll go show you guys what a node looks like for the time being. Hop on. Oh. Horse is over here. I don't know how far they can level them right now. I think they're probably at their max for now, until they add stuff in Phase 2. Jewelry. Any good? All I know is ultimately fishing in this game is going to be like it was in Arcade, where you're going to even be able to have like a fishing boat and go out into the ocean. That was always fun in Arcade, going out fishing. Get a big enough fish and people will come PK you for it. It was fun shit. That was the best part of that game, actually, Arcade, was the sea combat. Going on, Tronzy. Day off today, huh? This is going to be a trip. What am I, level 4? Running out to the node. See if I make it. Like, this stuff is gatherable here. Actually, there's a couple of gatherables here. This stuff, I think, is for alchemy. And those, I'm not even sure what those are for. Haven't leveled up anywhere enough to get to it. And that. I'm sure that's all high-level shit. That's a mayor from a city with the flying mount. They're running a trade. They're running trade packs. That's the equivalent of trade packs in this game. A caravan. But yeah, one of those guys must be the mayor of one of the nodes, because he's got a flying mount. The mayors get flying mounts. Oh, that's a little bit of a harsh setting. I'll have to dial that one back. I didn't realize it was that tight. What did it get you for? I'll have to go check that bot and see what the hell its problem is. It might have been because the sentence was too long. I don't know. I'll have to go check it. I'll have to do that after. It's been ages since I've messed with the bot. I thought I turned all that crap off. It's the Stream Elements bot. I don't know. It might be too sensitive. I'll have to look at it after. Yeah, all the EU people have been getting a little ticked that there have been so many late streams lately. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay. I had to go for an MRI yesterday for some crap. That hopefully is going to turn out okay. Oh, crap. Ravens suck. I don't want to get into a fight with him. They do this dive attack that just absolutely tears you to pieces. This here is one of the dungeons in there. Each node, I think, has at least one dungeon in it. I haven't been in that one yet. I think it's around level 10. Some of them are cooler than others. I don't think I can get that. Nope. That's the node over there with the windmill. It'll be a nice lobby, and I'll stay on the road so I don't get my ass handed to me. This is one of the big boy nodes. I don't know what they've built in here. Oh, look, Trump's here. How nice. Got crafting. All the crafting shit's in here. They were building a building. No, I guess they didn't finish it. Maybe they're not building anything here. Oh, no, they are. What are they building? Oh, building a cookhouse. Oh, they got almost all of it. That's an odd requirement, though. Short bows? Why the hell does a building need short bows? Yeah, but the process to make those bows Like I say, where's the table? Let me find the tailor crafting table. I think it's up here. You need at least 2 gatherings. That's it. No, that's scribing. Scribing is broken. So to make your linen thread, you need flax, and I think you need some kind of a carcass that you have to get from hunting. Yeah, you need a grem skin and you need linen thread. Where is it? So to make the linen thread, that's another crafting table. Over this one. Over here. So to make your linen, yeah, you need flax. Which I can't find hardly anywhere. No, it's taxes. Your soldier, like your equivalent to soldier supplies is glint. So once you're a member of the town, once you're 10, you can join the town. And then you basically have to take 40 glint. I think it's 40 glint. And you basically have to buy tax certificates, the equal to tax certificates from Arcage. Arcage, you had basically a stamina. It was called, oh crap, I don't remember what it was called. But it took it a long time to build up, and you had to make your tax certificates with that. And any of your crafting also worked off that one stat. And then you'd have to wait for it to build up on its own. It took it like 24 hours or something if you worked it all the way down to 0. But in this game, it's going to be glint to buy your tax certificates to pay your taxes with, which doesn't seem to be too excruciating right now. But I guess the mayor of the town can set tax rates and shit like that. I guess these are your processing tables. That metalworking, I haven't even been able to touch that because I can't find any metal yet. Carpentry for your logs. That one's pretty easy. You can cut down a lot of trees to start with. What is carpentry? Oh, carriages and shit like that? Okay. I haven't even looked at this one yet. Yeah, I haven't even looked at any of the crafting yet. Once I saw how complicated it was. Your towns are going to be... I don't know what the actual benefit is. Usually it's going to be a big guild that's going to probably own the town. But eventually it'll grow up large enough where... No, you can use... If you're a member, you can use all the buildings. You pledge to the town once you're 10. You go up and talk to the mayor. But the town itself is going to level up to the point that it can be sieged. So you're going to have node wars. You got guild wars. Things like that. So it'll basically be node against node. And you're... basically level your city. Starts it from scratch again. Level 1 and you start up again. There's going to be housing in here also. There's going to be plots that people will be able to get, like a house plot. They're also going to do like an apartment, kind of a setup like an EverQuest 2. Like kind of sort of instance housing, I guess. And then out in the world, they're going to have what's called freeholds, where it's basically going to be like a large chunk of land that one person can own, where you can have basically all your crafting tables on your own. Oh, so once you're 10, you come up and you talk to this guy here, and you can join the town. And I guess it's the same way for guilds. I guess you can't start a guild until you're level 10. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be before they put housing in. I can't wait to see some of that stuff, though. All I know is I'd love to get my hands on a freehold. It'll be just like having land in Arcage. You'll be able to grow all your stuff that you need. Grow your flax or cows for whatever, because you can do husbandry. Right now, husbandry and stuff like that is done at a crafting table, which kind of dumb, but work in progress system, I guess. Yeah, I think they're going to do something like that, where there's going to be a timer on it. There's a lot of games that have done similar things. Like Shadowbane used to have Banes that you could drop, and there would be a timer. But I'm figuring they're going to do it on a way that you can't abuse it. Like in Shadowbane, people would drop Banes where if you knew that, say, that guild that you're going to drop that has the city that you want to siege, if you knew they were on European time, you could drop your Bane and set the time at a time you knew they were going to all be in bed. Yeah, I think it is message length. I think it is message length. I'll have to go in and turn that off. So that was the big exploit in Shadowbane, was you would just set the timer where you knew there was going to be nobody on, and you would just go and kick the shit out of the town. So I don't know how they're going to do it here. I know the rough part of the system is in this. Yeah, either commission board, you can pick up quests to do in the area. There's like kill quests, you can get gathering quests and stuff like that. Yeah, that's always a problem, figuring out a good system that works for everybody across the board. This guild here, Nexus, I think they're the ones that run this town, basically. One of these, yeah, this is husbandry right now. Right now it's just like horses and beasts of burden. I don't know how far you can go with it for now. I know my other tune, I got a bear mount, a wolf mount. I was hoping I could mail one mount to another tune, but mail is only receive right now. Which is funny, because there's mailboxes, but you can't send anything. Did I put my horse away? I think I did put my horse away. But pretty much right now, each one of these is a town, just because it's testing for the time being. But normally you wouldn't have two towns right next to each other. This one here would be a vassal of this one here. So we got these four areas, 4, 5, 5. And then everything out here is basically lawless PvP zones for the time being. And all of the towns pretty much look the same for the time being. I think the mayor, whatever race the mayor is, I think is going to denote what the buildings look like. Because the one thing these guys did when they were, after their Kickstarter, was every month, or every couple of months, they would sell basically just cosmetic packs. But the cosmetic packs were basically in-game assets. So basically you were funding the game by buying in-game assets. So you get skins for horses and armor skins, and so if they have any kind of monetary stuff in this game, that's all it's going to be, is pure cosmetic. Which, that was a big draw for me, because pay to win sucks. That was ArcAge's biggest downfall, was that game was pay to win. Something fierce. I dumped a lot of money into that game, but it didn't go into making my character epic. It just went into my boat. but the amount of pay to win in that game was insane. And the amount of botting in that game was even worse. Arc Age, though, even though it was super pay to win, it was still a lot of fun. Wow, I'm going to be impressed if I can run to the node and back out of here without getting myself killed. Oh, can I get that? Yeah. But they're doing trees in this game similar to how they do it in Anvil. Except I think they grow a little bit faster. And they don't kill you if they fall on you, Drea. Just so you know. Not like Valheim, where you can kill yourself with a tree. Yeah, but at least you don't kill yourself either. Oh. I guess that must be for that quest. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I think that's a new quest. I don't remember that one. My last tune, I skipped all the low-level quests, and I just pushed it right up to, like, level 7 or 8. Yeah, see, I used to kill myself. I mean, I played Valheim single-player most of the time, but I killed myself with trees all the time. Thinking I was out of the way, and then shit happened, and I died. Actually, I do know what I want to do while I'm over here. Oh, don't go that way. I want to get a cat mount while I'm here. Not that I can afford it yet, but I'll at least have it. It's Unreal 5. It's been running pretty smooth, but it's still a little wonk. Sometimes you see like the texture kind of get washed out. That's been happening a lot, but I mean, I'm running a 3060 and it defaults to medium settings. I can run it on high, but when you get into a town, you can see it kind of struggling. The performance has been getting better. Yeah, because I'm sure it's loaded with debug code and stuff like that. I mean, considering how this started a month ago, when the server meshing was a mess and people were getting stuck on zone lines and it was breaking your tune to what it is now. Oh, do want to go back this way. Every session, like I have to roll a new tune like every hour because I get stuck on a zone line, and once the tune got stuck, you couldn't play it again until the servers reset. Then you'd go back, you'd roll another tune, and you go back to the spot where you were, and you could see yourself stuck in game. That was the annoying part. You could actually see your tune stuck in game. Oh, I do want to go back this way. God, I don't even remember where the spot is. Oh, I now remember where the spot is. Yeah, it sucked at first when your tune broke every other time you crashed. All right, have a good night, Treya. Like this is what hunting consists of right now. Until they flesh the system out. With some of the gathering, it's brutal. Like if you have a freehold, they show it in one of their videos where he slaughters a cow, and you do the same thing. You walk up, you pet it all nice, or it was a pig, and then you just pull out a blade and you slice its throat. It's actually kind of funny. Let's see. Go higher up. Somebody must have collected them all already. Damn it. I want a cat. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny watching that part happen. Yeah, I gotta find out what the respawn timer is on them. Usually a bunch of cats along here. You work off giving the mobs of status effects. Your main weapon will give them different effects that you can build off of. Like, this gives it volatile. Volatile basically knocks their magic mitigation down. So once you start stacking magic on them after that, you just blow them to bits. So it basically makes you work in combination with other people. Everybody drops static effects on the mob, and everything just stacks. Good system. It's going to take some balancing, but it's a pretty cool system. Yeah, might as well bang out a quest while I'm down here. You need a bard, too. You need a bard in that. So one tank, one healer, one bard. And then DPS up to yin yang. Sort of. Sort of. Right now they have 8 class archetypes. They have tank, fighter, bard, cleric, mage, hunter, well, ranger. They're going to have rogue, and they're going to have a summoner. Rogue and summoner aren't in yet. But then they're going to have a multi-classing system where they claim 64 unique classes. But the multi-classing system, when you pick another class, all it's going to do is essentially change your status effects on your spells. You're not going to get any more skills or anything like that. So it's purely going to be graphical. And I think one of them is probably going to be a bard or a paladin type setup. I'd have to go pull up the wiki and find the list, but might as well do this quest while I'm here. I'm pretty sure I got this guy. Do I? Let's see. Maybe I don't have this quest yet. I don't have this quest. Fuck it. I ain't gonna sit around and wait then. Not gonna sit around and wait for a quest I don't have, because that dude takes a long time to spawn. So we'll see. Multi-classing's not going to be in... I don't know if they're putting it in Phase 2 or Phase 3. If it's going in Phase 3, it's not going to be in until after May. But a lot of people are going to be pissed when they find out that their multi-classing isn't going to be the kind of multi-classing they think it is. Which they kind of didn't say that for a long time when they started talking about it. They actually didn't bring it up. I think it was this year in a question and answer. Somebody asked, well, what kind of skills are you going to gain if you put such and such in class and such a class together? And that's when Steven kind of dropped the, well, it's more going to be cosmetic looks. Like if you're a mage and you take Summoner as your multi-class and you have, like the instance they used was Fireball. If your Fireball spell, instead of just being a flaming ball of fire, will look like a flame elemental walking its way over to your target, is basically the impression that I get of how things are going to work. So you don't gain any of the spells that a Summoner would have. It just changes the look of the spells you already have.
It's a full-time job keeping this here board stocked full of commissions. I'll tell you what.
I didn't finish one yet? Fuck. Oh, okay. I guess I did miss some that weren't here before. Oh, I probably got the... Oh, I don't. I still didn't get that guy yet. Just for a straight up class, I would say Cleric is probably close to Paladin. Cleric is going to be the class to beat in PvP. I mean, it's kind of hard to kill someone that can heal themselves pretty much whenever they want, and has crowd control to go with it. Kill some while I'm here. Get it? Did I get the tick yet? There we go. How's that for a mouthful of teeth? Yeah, with the wand. This one here. The wand is pretty kick-ass, actually. One of the other range weapons is a spellbook. That's kind of cool, too. It doesn't look like it, but the wand can actually proc to multiple mobs sometimes. Which sometimes works out, and sometimes just completely sucks ass when you're not expecting it. Like that. Shit. Situational awareness. Gotta have it. What's closest? When you die, you drop a little bit of your crafting materials out of this bag here. You drop a small percentage of this. Unless you're corrupt. If you PK too many people and you gain corruption, you start dropping gear. I should just do what everybody else has been doing. And any spell that I can take as an AoE, take it as an AoE and use the greatsword and just fucking spin to win on shit when it gets close and put all the status effects on and then just start nuking away. That's pretty much how everybody's been leveling. Good. Didn't pick up any stragglers. There's another. Is that me? That's me. You can steal from people. You come across someone's body. It'll flag you. And then they can PK you if they want. combat, though, is well done. No question about that. I don't know where I'm getting the snare from. I wonder if chill snares. Let's see. Where is in here? Yes, chill snares. Ooh, 50%. That's not bad. Yes. Weapon damage. Penetration. I gotta find out what that does. I'm sure that probably is like an armor penetration kind of a thing. I'll go with that. Never been a big two-hander user, so it's new for me having a two-handed weapon. Oops. This is going to be a tough one. 1 star. He could kick my ass. Maybe not. They're fucking poison. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to wait till it procs volatile. That's the big damage. Let's see. This one coming in? No, that one doesn't come in an AoE. This one here, I can select either a direct damage, 1 shot, or an AoE. Oh, I can make this one AoE eventually. But who was I watching last night? Jonah Vale, and he was running a bard with a 2-handed sword and AoEing everything, and he was just running around collecting mobs. Looked like it was a pretty decent system. Definitely something you need at least a little bit of gear for. These things, I think, drop gear. But it's nice that anybody can wear any kind of armor, use any kind of weapon. Over there? I don't remember that being in 2 spots. Keeps showing a quest indicator over here, but I've never been able to find it. Always wondered where the hell that quest was. Oh, not up. Crash. Hopefully it didn't break my tune. Shows him over here. See if he's really over here or if he's up there. Up there. Let's see. People running around. I can't tell if it's broken up here or if it's just super camped. That's tough. I gotta get some gear. Because that was shitty experience for all that work. That's like the starter area down there. Figures he drops loot. Damn, none of them are up. We will run like a little bitch. Need 2 more fallen guards to finish this quest. Yeah, they got some interesting looking mobs in this game, for sure. I don't even think that was a boss, but he was big. You little shit. Oh, really? You're gonna pull crap like that? Where the hell did you go? I don't even think I have anything I can really sell for money either. Physical attack, that's useless to me. Crit chance, I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't think that does anything for me either. Somewhere in here is a mob or a named I gotta kill. I'm not sure if that's up on top of this or not. Hi, little fucker, you're gonna leash? Nope, wrong one. Fix. Yeah, I probably shouldn't pull that guy. That would probably be a mistake. Haven't gotten a single piece of gear to drop, though. That's annoying. I'm gonna go see if I can sell some shit, buy some gear. Bags yet. Oh well, better than nothing. Oh, nighttime. That's why. Well, I'll go kill bandits. Caravans. Damn. Someone's moving out. Jesus, popping all over the place. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Ten more minutes. That garbage. Yeah, I guess that is kind of short range, huh? That's a big ass spider. Ooh, 2-star. Oh, funny shit. What's closer? Probably Lionhold, huh? Oh, my Asmongold flag's wearing off. Ooh. Now I can get PK'd. Hmm. Ooh, I do have one. No, I guess not. I need a quick AFK. I will be right back. What to do? What to do?
It's a full-time job keeping this here board stocked full of commissions. I'll tell you what.
Can't believe I haven't finished one of these yet. Pick that up too. Why is he still showing? Oh, I guess I didn't pick it up yet. Oh, that's right. I deleted this too and started them over. That's why I don't have any of those quests. Let's see. The last two stupid guards are up yet. No, god damn it. Want to finish this quest and the mobs aren't popping. Or they are bugged. I suppose they could be bugged. Probably is bugged. Go see if I can find one of the named. I need. Ooh, an undead. I don't even know if I have that quest. Kill the undead. Ooh. Think I have a quest to kill him. Gonna be a fun fight. Probably get my ass handed to me on this one. Yep. Figured out. Gonna get smoked. Didn't have anything to drop, so nothing to pick up. Oh, yeah, there he is. He'll probably smoke me too. See what we can do.